Yeah, like, I can feel... I don't know if it's sweat or condensation, but, like, I have been damp for the past 2 days. Like, what's a good example? My towel... It's so humid, my towel won't dry. So I have... so I have to get a new towel every day, and I'm kind of busy, so I haven't been able to take them out. So I've got, like, 5 towels on the rack, and I'm just like... The first one's still not dry yet, and I have to take multiple showers in a day because... You know, I'm in my office sweating up a storm. I go out for a walk, I come back, I'm sweating. We went into Boston, I'm sweating, and it's just like, by the end of it, I'm just like, I'm gross, and it's not good.
Nope. It sounds nasty. I imagine it being like living in the rainforest at this point. Just hot and humid all the damn time.
Yeah, it's like, it's gotten to the point where, like, I'm walking around the house in just a pair of shorts, and that's it, and it's bad even then, just like, with... It's horrible. It's so bad right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out Barracuteer to figure out exactly how much money I need.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah. I need to go. Where is he? Did it say in the email?
Pluto.
Oh, it's in the not the Lorinda, the Orcus Relay. Okay.
I visited him and I ended up spending 3 million odd.
Fuck.
Well, the thing is, they had him out. And then they did a hotfix and they released him with new inventory, so I actually visited him twice over.
Oh man! Are you kidding?
So you've missed out on the Machete Wraith and the Marodetron.
Oh, I don't really care about those. No.
Okay.
I mean,
what mods did he have on him?
Oh no, the mods
or
are the
any
same.
other armor or anything.
Mods. So he's got Primed Ravage. What's the heat one for the pistol?
Okay.
Yes, Primed Heated Charge, and one of the others. There was another primed one.
Heavy Impact, wasn't it?
Yes, Heavy Impact.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's some pretty nice ones.
Yeah.
And they have a bobblehead.
Wow, it is packed in here today. Again, as usual.
I went for the one at the very bottom.
So many Excalibur Primes, oh my goodness.
I also got a cosmetic one, I can't remember which. I think I just picked up the sigil for fun.
So,
There's actually so many people in here, the Void Trader won't load.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, do I already have Primed Ravage? I can't remember. Probably not.
That's the shotgun critical mod.
I think I have probably Primed Point Blank.
Yeah,
I have Primed Flow, though, so that's good.
Yep.
Okay.
So I actually... Oh, Heavy Trauma, though.
Heavy Trauma is nice.
Melee. Also, Machete Wraith is still in the game. Like, is still in Barrows. Same thing with the Marodetron. Yeah, you just gotta scroll down. They've also got a Prisma Tetra.
Holy crap! The Mag Prime blueprint is 100 ducats. Sorry to interrupt, but holy crap, man.
Oh, that's the other one. They've got the Kubro fur pattern in there for the Lotus one. Is it Lotus or Nexus? I can't remember. I grabbed that because it looks cool.
I'm gonna go see how many ducats I can
squeeze out of this.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So Primed Ravage, which is critical damage. Primed Flow, which I have 3 of. I still need to sell them off. Primed Heated Charge.
Do I have a
Barracuteer Noggle statue? Okay.
Yep.
Ducats do I have?
Prisma Shade.
90.
Probably.
Oh yeah, the Prisma Shade. Oh
no,
yeah.
They still have the Machete Wraith and the Prisma Tetra in here. They also have the Mara Datron.
Oh yeah. The Machete Wraith looks amazing, but it's absolute garbage. The skin on it's wonderful.
Ooh, Orthos Prime parts are actually worth ducats now. That's good.
Nexus fur pattern. Woo.
I also got the Sign Donor. I really like that one.
Oh. Whoa.
I almost...
The Katir Sakara? The hell's that?
Prisma Yamako Sign Donor.
Oh, that, yeah. Meh.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that Katir Sakara and what the hell it is.
It's one of the shoulder emblems.
Oh.
That's what I've been told. I don't know, I haven't picked one up, so I couldn't say specifically.
I almost sold my Loki Prime bits.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
I really wish there was a bank. Okay.
Yeah. Or just something that you can, like, tab them and say, these are not for sale.
I don't think I'm gonna worry about heavy trauma, and I think I'm just honestly gonna buy.
So what's the Katir's Sakara is like the shoulder thing you were talking about?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell because it just looks like a ball of floating energy, but that's what I've been told it is.
Mm-hmm.
I may just buy the Noggle statue, honestly.
Speaking of
hands on
Noggle
that.
statues, I bought one of these Syndicate pickup statues, and I'm so conditioned to pick them up that every time I come onto my bridge for the last hour, I've been trying to pick it up for rep.
Wow.
It looks
Okay.
exactly like the ones in the
Oh.
missions.
Fuck. Apparently, I already had primed Ravage. Whoopsie.
Well,
you can
you've
sell
got
it
an
on.
extra to sell,
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
just hang
even
on
though
to
they
it.
almost never do.
What relay
I've
is
noticed.
Varro at?
Pluto.
Pluto,
So
okay.
I need
That
to
explains
make.
it.
I need to make 175,000 money.
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
I
that's
assume
not
we're going
bad
for
at all.
Hieracon.
Yeah.
So we should probably work out what frames we're bringing.
I'll be Frost. I got the big bubble.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm just considering what I'm gonna buy here from Barrow, if anything.
Has anyone tried the new Necros yet?
No, I have not.
That might be useful if we're after cash.
Hieracon doesn't really have cash drops though. It's all from the extracts.
Yeah, that's fine though. I mean, the packets are quite big because I think they're like 5,000 a pop. Plus, it does drop gold cores and relics, so they're always useful.
Yeah, I can't imagine Necros is going to be helpful for too much from it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy the Noggle statue for now, and I'll get some other stuff later. Go ahead and leave the relay, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
In the meantime, what mission are we going to do? I'm assuming
fine.
we're going to do credit farming.
Yep.
Damage shotgun. Let's say pistol heat. Primed flow. Oh, I need that. Okay, let's get that right away.
You didn't have a primed flow?
No, I haven't.
You could have just asked me for one. I had 3 spare. Or 2 spare, rather.
Oh, okay.
So, if you need any other primed mods, just let me know. I've got like 4 continuities lying around.
Bang.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
you've
see
not
if
been
I
able to
can.
sell them?
I'm gonna see if I can get my Ignis to turn into whatever the hell shat. Oh wait, no.
You need fire rate for that. Fire rate and
Multi-shot.
yeah.
I need a lot for that. It looks like I'm gonna have to form this thing.
Don't have this. Oh, I think I'll grab that.
So, are you guys part of a group yet, or already? Or
No one's invited yet.
Okay, I'll invite everybody then.
I think I'll go
Thank
with
you,
my
Tom.
Ignis anyway. I always go Tonkor for this.
Well, I'm bringing Nova, so I mean, you could even bring a Vector Spine for that because I'll slow them down so much you can just snipe them off.
Okay. We got config.
And
B,
Trinity.
cool.
So we've got a good party going here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for once it's
Well
got
organized.
purple on here, and we've actually got it somewhat well organized. Yeah. I won't say completely organized, but I will say somewhat organized.
I'm only
This is
missing.
gonna pop me in here. No, I should leave the relay. I'll leave this relay first.
So the only thing I'm missing for max range on my Trinity is primed continuity. I just need to max it out.
Hey guys, is the
Yes.
crap in the corner of your ship like? Does it feel like it's grown to you? Because I feel like it's redder to me now.
I mean, that red blob in the corner. that
Yeah, I don't
wasn't there
remember it
before.
being-
It looks about the same.
I don't remember that red
No,
blob.
Eh.
I remember the wiggly bits, but I mean, it could just be because I haven't looked at it in so long. But
You know what? Maybe just a little bit. Because I don't remember that blob next to the door being there, but I do remember those tendrils being there, or more tendrils being there. So maybe
are
it
they
has
trying
a
to be
little bit.
sneaky with us?
They are probably trying to be a little sneaky. And the other thing is too, I don't remember on the left, along the left wall, it looks like it's sprouted out a little bit there.
Well,
Are you guys
I-
alright with me bringing my level up weapons?
I've got 2 level up weapons.
Right.
I've got
Bring
one level up weapon.
bring
Speaking of which,
one.
I need to double check my heck.
Bring 1 good weapon at the very least.
Right. Okay. One good weapon. In which case,
Where is...
I'm getting rid of that and
Scatter
bringing
Justice up to upgrade.
you.
Can I upgrade Scatter Justice? Yes, I can.
Well, I'm ready.
Give me 1 sec. Finishing the upgrades to my mods.
That's how it looked
I
when you
love my
started.
Atarax.
But when did you start? I mean, really, I need to go back and check my playlist because we were looking at it pretty intensely.
Oh, find the Space Broom episode if you recorded
Oh,
that.
jeez.
No, I didn't record that.
Ah, that's a
Good.
shame.
That was before I was recording any of the fan stuff.
Hmm.
For what I would consider relatively obvious reasons.
Yep.
There we go. It's a little
Especially when it was public lobby.
bit.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm good to go here. Sorry, just had to finish upgrading my heck. Now I've got 300% multi-shot in my heck.
Cool.
Oh,
With
nice.
Scatter Justice on it.
300.
And
Just a little bit then.
yeah, just a little bit.
Just
So I'm not firing 1 shot per shell, I'm firing 3. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, by the way,
Rather actually 4 because it's yeah.
someone might have data mined the Prime Tigris stats.
Oh, and
Cool.
Yeah, the damage is actually base 2000. That might be wrong though, because they might have
Wow.
put fake information in there.
ow. Okay.
It'd be
Well,
funny
that's-
if they
base
made
stat
it
is
like a
crazy.
machine gun in the just to dick with people so that like when it's actually legit released it's not a machine gun. But until then everybody data mining it's like what the fuck? Who
It would
do
not
this?
surprise me, honestly, when you
Oh
consider
yeah,
the fact
and the
that people
the
try
Prime,
and data mine shit all the time.
Yep, the Prime
That would be
Gal
great.
Prime Galatine apparently is going to require Mastery rank 13 because it's
Okay.
got double the damage and stats
Okay.
of the full
I'm
war.
Digging
right now.
the shit out of
Wander.
Ignis again. Yee?
You're gonna have to level up then. No more MR12 Wander.
Yep.
But I am 12. Sponge me.
You've just been waiting for that joke, haven't you?
I mean, about 12 years.
Yeah, he's not going to admit to having a little notepad next to him, and he's just put a line through it.
He's just got his bucket list sitting next to him, and that was one of them.
I mean, it's not even a bucket list. It's just a bucket with a dry erase on it. It's just like, just kind of use the side of my hand, just rub it off, and be like, oh, this fucking. I'm gonna move on to the next point.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Whenever another one shows up, I'll just move on, and you guys can finish off with it, whatever.
Yep.
Alright.
There's the next point. I was like, where is it though?
Oh yeah, really close by.
I always
Don't
like it when
forget-
they're close by.
Don't forget to
actually
keep an eye out for Saffron
really-
fragments.
Digging Ignis for
Oh
it.
yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I'm really digging Ignis for this. I just desperately need to get my hands on some more mod slots for it.
Well, it
Oh, I
also
should-
helps having a
I think
an
I've
over
potatoed
around.
it.
Yeah, I need to start working on my Ignis Forma.
Sadly, without Draco,
I
I'm
didn't
kind of
hold
like,
on to the Ignis long enough. I
Right.
didn't really care enough to.
I'm caring now because it's kind of like the lazy man's AOE gun, like even lazier than Sonic Core. Because like Sonic Core, you have to like, I don't know.
I
The
didn't
Sonic
like
Core
the
is just,
Sonical.
it's cumbersome.
Yeah.
You know,
Most
I can't
definitely
really
is.
EV anything if it
Nice
doesn't get
hammer.
here. You know,
Oh, right. Sorry. Force a habit.
Out. So guys,
not used to playing with an organized team anymore, are we? Perfect.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh god, the Gorgon is so bad. I can't wait to level it and get rid of it.
at this point, I've kind of given up leveling unless a weapon lands in my feet.
Well, this one did. I got it as a daily reward, so I thought, I'll build it. And hate it. I mean, even the Prisma Gorgon was terrible.
Was the Gorgon machine pistol? Or
No,
Uh,
it's
the
the
Gorgons.
heavy-
It's the heavy Grineer
Yeah.
weapon.
Okay.
And it's bad. Really bad.
Well, the next
Yeah,
point
it's
is
very
super
disappointing.
familiar and kind of incredibly lame.
I mean, it is meant to be built for DPS, so I assume you have to build. It's similar to the Soma.
One thing I don't like about this game is repetition of tiles within the same map. Like when
Yeah.
you guys get here, you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I feel,
Oh.
I feel like this shouldn't be repeated. Just like
Deja
plonk
vu.
just plonk another one on us.
Having said that, they are gonna add a load of new tiles according to their
That's good.
to be. Yeah.
Well,
to be
yeah, with the
completed.
War Within coming out,
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of new tile sets introduced. I mean, if you watch the trailer, I'm assuming everybody except for maybe Wander has watched it because
I have. Yep.
Wander's
I don't
stingy.
I don't watch that shit. I don't got time. No Man's Sky.
Let's play more.
So Batbeard,
I
did you pick up No Man's Sky?
I did. Just
He has
played
an
it today.
episode released
Played,
already.
And it's working for you?
Like
The
2
PS4
hours.
or the
It's
PC?
It's been working very well. Except there is stuttering, and
Yeah.
the video has more stuttering than I saw on screen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
what
what
I was
everybody
running
was-
into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like I
it's
was
not-
streaming.
It's
I
not
was-
jarring. I don't think that my audience will actually get impeded by it.
It's
Yeah.
a lot worse
No.
via live stream when there's no way to skip it or
Yeah.
buffer
Oh,
it
yeah,
in any way
exactly.
or yeah.
Yeah. Because I was watching my own stream, and every once in a while I'd just pause, and then I'd teleport a bit, and I was like, oh no. I can't.
Yeah, I know it's a
Thinking
nightmare,
it
isn't
crashed
it?
on you all the time.
But no, I found that the audience is usually much more forgiving of that than you might think, especially if it's a well-known issue. For the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, like literally every single streamer that
Everybody
people were
knows about
watching was having
Having
problems
issues.
with
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just decided at this point I'm just gonna return my PC version. I'll buy it again when it's on sale or something,
Yeah.
and maybe use that
Yeah,
as
that's
an
smart.
excuse to start over. Like when they do the building mod, I think that's when I'll pick PC back up.
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it is, if people can complain as much as they want, but if they don't take a stand by refunding, then the dev is not really forced into
I mean-
actually fixing anything.
Realistically,
Yeah.
from my perspective, I already bought it once, so I don't feel too guilty.
returning it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm planning on buying it again for PC when it's like,
Actually
Import-
fixed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when game is not broken. That's
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
but
always a good
I'm
thing.
expecting it to be fixed
Oh, yeah.
very quickly.
I'm expecting they'll fix it fairly fast, and like realistically, I still won't buy it again on PC. I'll just buy it.
You've already got it on PS4. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just keep going.
the
with
only
that.
reason you pre-ordered it on PC and for PS4 is because, well, A, you were excited for it, and B, it's a lot easier to record on PC than PS4.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, and just generally play because first person on controller. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's shooting in No Man's Sky worked really well on it worked relatively well in my opinion when I was like doing the short stint on PC. Shooting on the PS3, ugh.
I did notice on the PS4 that there is a
Or
little bit
PS4.
of auto targeting with the.
Oh, absolutely. And now that
the-
I've got like
the boulder-
homing, I just
the
don't even give a
bowcaster?
shit. I just like aim in
Yeah.
the general direction of an enemy and they die.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
And you're also using a bullet hose, so that helps
Yes.
a bit.
Yeah. Although I will say the space combat is bad. It's so bad.
It's okay. It's awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There are a lot of improvements that they could make, and I hope that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I hope they kind of Minecraft it where they just keep supporting it until it's
Right.
truly awesome. The problem is there's so much hate for it
Best.
right now that I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna be how it turns out.
Oh, the hate is superficial. There is so much love and activity.
Yeah. I just know the Steam
going the wrong
reviews are sad.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, to be fair, the
It's a
game
different-
is broken right now. Like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh
are
yeah,
not-
crashing.
That's true.
Yeah.
That'll change.
Like people with lower spec computers, that it just crashes outright. They can't even run the game.
Well,
I saw a
frankly,
couple
they
of people.
shouldn't have even bothered to try and play it.
Yeah,
Well-
I know. Yeah, there is that. But I mean, to be
I've
fair,
been there.
people assume by looking at the game, oh well, it's not going to be that resource intensive. Well, it's procedural generation. The worlds are almost completely loaded, minus the foliage and whatnot, which isn't loaded until you're closer. And
Yep.
there's a lot of things you have to take into consideration that the PC has to do that the PlayStation 4 doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I mean,
have completely
it's mainly
lost track of
just
what I was going to say.
it's so much easier to optimize for a console because
Exactly.
consoles there's one. There's not multiple graphics cards, processors, whatever.
And not to mention that, especially on disc, the disc does have a limited space. Now, I'm pretty sure No Man's Sky is a digital download, so you can ignore exactly what I'm saying. But the point is, on console, they do have restrictions that they don't on the PC.
This is actually
I'm just wondering
super
what they
tiny.
left out of the PS4 coding then that makes it so more efficient.
Well, I mean,
they
the
must have cut
architecture
some-
on the PS4 is extremely efficient. The way that it's designed, it plays very well together, and so it
Yeah.
maximizes its processing. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm assuming
I mean-
they didn't release it on Xbox
Yeah.
One.
ultimately, it's
There's-
much easier if everybody had the exact same computer. PC
Yeah.
would actually
Right.
be incredibly easy to program for.
would be.
Yeah.
Like, if you couldn't mix
I mean,
and
they
match
have to-
parts.
Yeah. Like they have to compensate for the architecture of the AMD processors. They have to compensate for both AMD, the Radeon and the NVIDIA cards. Even though it's primarily optimized for NVIDIA, they still have to make some consideration.
Well, that's what most companies do. They go with the most popular choices and optimize mostly towards like GeForce and Intel, because those are the most popular.
Exactly. And it's also, they're just easier to work with.
I want
Yeah.
Windows PCs to be max. No, I'm just saying it would be easier.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't even mention Mac. Just don't. If you try and play video games on a Mac, you're nuts.
Yeah, I would say that it's actually worse and more inefficient to play it on a Mac. Although the
Oh, yeah.
concept of
Well,
having
that's
a
because-
universal system is
That's because Macs
Yeah.
are subpar, like in terms of hardware.
They are about 10 years behind, I'd say, right now, really, when it comes to
That's
tech.
that's being a
That's
little
maybe
Their
bit.
it's
software's
stretching
amazing,
it, but-
though,
Yeah,
sometimes.
Point is, they are definitely very far behind in modern technology.
yeah.
What they need to do is just kind of amalgamate all PC tech into just one brand, but with several tiers of it. So it's like all graphics cards are made with these chipsets. You just get
I mean,
more
that'd
or
still
less
be
RAM.
bad because that's how you get like Nvidia, who had a pretty commanding lead of the market, dicking up and getting complacent and then lying a bunch.
You
Yeah,
mean
like
turning into
they actually
Microsoft.
sued. Several people opened up class action lawsuits
Oh yeah,
against
if I wanted
NVIDIA
to,
because of the GTX 970 from.
yep.
I think it was the EVGA.
Yep.
It actually had 3.5 gigabytes of RAM rather than 4, as it was advertised as.
I have that in my computer, and I was like,
boy.
I could get $30 from this, but that'd probably be more work than it's worth.
Yeah.
Also, I've yet to regret my purchase of my 970, despite the fact that,
Yeah.
yeah, it was technically bought under false terms.
Underpowered, yeah, as well. Like, I mean, I'm getting a brand new Alienware Aurora R5 with the 970 on it, and I've actually looked into it. It does say 4 gigabytes, so I'm very curious on whether it's actually going to be 4 gigabytes or whether it's going to be 3.5, because if it is, I'm probably going to be complaining to Microsoft, or not Microsoft, friggin' Dell about it, and seeing if they'll do anything about it.
Yeah,
Holy
that's why I
crap.
won't buy an Alienware anymore. Not since Dell bought it out.
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
trust
the
Dell.
only reason I bought it out is because, well, one of the few companies I know of that offers financing, because, reasons. Computers are expensive,
Good ones,
especially now. I mean, the 970 by itself is what, like $600?
don't
No,
know.
you can get one for like $350.
I was gonna say it's been out for a while because they're onto
Yeah.
the titanium Titans or whatever they're called, the TIs.
Titan Black and
Yep.
the GTX 1080 and 1070 series.
Yeah. I mean, the last graphics card I saw, the biggest one was like 8 gigs.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
The Titan Blacks are 12.
Really?
I've also seen a 12-core CPU as well, I think, was out.
Jeez. Yeah, Well, it's not technically 12 cores. It's 6, but you can get
Oh yeah, they use the multi-core
dual
thread
slot.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can also get dual slot motherboards as well for the processors.
Oh yeah.
I'm really looking
Which are
forward to
ridiculous.
building my
Don't
next
work great,
computer. It is going to be an expensive beast. My last
Literally a
one.
beast.
Well, if
Wow.
you're lucky, I mean, you probably could get a deal with somebody once you get a partnership with Twitch.
Shit, that reminds me. I actually
Um,
got an email from a person asking if they'd like to sponsor me, and I totally forgot because this was like 2 days ago, and I've been like running all over Boston.
Are you allowed to say, or?
I have no idea. That's all I can say. I just
Okay.
know.
That's pretty cool.
I've
though.
actually had several like quote unquote sponsorship deals, but one was like eat our snacks on camera and like talk about them, and I was like,
Okay.
I mean, I could do it.
Sure. All right. Whatever.
How
I
much of a
could
shill do you want to be though?
I could easily do something like that. I mean, like honestly, if they were good snacks, I'd talk about it. Be like, they
Well,
sent me
that-
this.
that's-
It's kind of like Loot Crate.
I'm lost. I'm so lost right
Yeah,
now.
you can totally do it, right?
Oh, there it is.
I mean, Loot Crate. I can.
I mean, it's not.
understand.
Yeah, it's not like it's gonna cost you anything just to, talk about the snack or what your thoughts are on it. Like,
Yeah, but every time you eat it on camera, every stream, and talk about it.
Well, it wouldn't be like every time. They'd send me like a monthly. It would be like Loot Crate, but Snack Crate.
Right.
yeah.
Oh, a snack crate. Okay, that's
Yeah.
not so bad. I thought you meant
Like,
literally just every time you
Well,
start your
honestly,
stream,
you
you gotta.
could just do it while playing No Man's Sky. You just,
Yeah.
absentmindedly chewing on a snack.
Oh yeah, like there are totally ways that it could work, but right now I haven't even been able to like make a living on YouTube up until May. But before that,
Yeah.
I was poor as shit, and now like my income's like quintupled, and so
Yeah.
it's like it's like the concept of sponsorships, of paid advertising, of like Loot Crate partnerships, anything like that. I'm like, I don't want to think about it right now. I want to move out, and then I'll figure this shit out. Probably
Yeah.
send emails to people like a month later, being like, is this deal still open? Like, I don't care if it's not, but I can actually do shit now, as opposed to being like,
Oh, sure.
I'm stressed and angry all the time, and the concept of having to review somebody's snacks is like, eh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
It's,
want the
it's
best
just
deal,
if you were asked to do that whilst you were moving, and then there's a whole bunch of stress, it's not going to be a good review, anyways.
That was
Yep.
my thought.
if you want the best deal, you got to go with Intel though, because they send you a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't.
I don't think Intel will sponsor him at this current stage.
No,
not. But if you can get to that, definitely go
it
with
would
them.
probably
I mean,
be more like mouses and keyboards. You know, something a little bit more
Yeah.
oh, like
advertising.
Razer or Steel Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, Razer maybe. You might be able to do something like that with
Though,
Razer, and
I
maybe.
think graphics cards you tend to get.
You know
sometimes.
what? Graphics cards.
I'd have to take a look at it. It's
Maybe.
It's been a while. It's
EVGA
also
might be open to doing that.
yeah.
Actually-
it's not the kind of thing that I'm gonna actively pursue though, because like
Yeah. No, I
mean-
know exactly what you mean. It's
Honestly, I'd go with
One of those
Logitech
things.
instead of Razer or Steel Series, because
I actually have had nothing but like problems with Logitech over the years. Like I buy it
really.
Really?
loyally, but like most of my hardware is kind of crappy. Like
Well, I will say I do know that a Logitech gear can be very hit or miss sometimes.
Yeah, like I
Um,
had a really nice Logitech mouse. It was really fun to use. The mouse wheel didn't have like a speed limiter on it, so I could just like spin
Oh.
it, and like in certain FPSs, my guns would just like go pure roulette mode, which is
Oh,
hilarious.
so you had a free floating mouse wheel.
Yeah, something like
Nice.
that, and like it was really comfortable. And then it just stopped working like a couple months into having it, and I was like, all right. And now I've got a
Yeah.
Gigabyte mouse, and except for the fact that it's got this like bright ass blue light on it, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
got a
Not,
Logitech mouse.
not sponsored by
again-
Gigabyte. I bought it. It was like $30.
Yeah. The Logitech headset that I'm wearing right now is like I did have some problems with it, but Logitech's customer service is usually pretty good about those kind of things. So if something breaks, they're usually really good about fixing it.
See,
And they're
I'd
usually very quick about it as well.
almost prefer it if
So.
I like naturally shill for things, and then they pay me after the fact, being like, not like pay me, but like just send me shit. So it's like, I like Audio Technica stuff, and they're like, have some microphones, and be like, yes.
Cool.
If only it worked that way.
It sort of does. I did some like shilling for, not shilling, but like I covered a demo a while back, and other developers are like, by the way, you want the real game? And it's like super early alpha, and I'm like, yes, please. And it's like, it's another one of those like survival-y games, but it looks like No Man's Sky, so I'm like,
Okay.
I might
Is
be able to
that,
do some shit
Oh,
with
what is
this.
that game called? I think I know which one you're talking about, though. The
Project Nomad, I think.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Are we leaving now, or?
Because I've
keep
seen a
going?
couple of other YouTubers covering it. I haven't really watched anything of it, though.
we can keep going. I just got lazy. I wasn't paying
Okey-dokey.
attention. I don't think I would have to look at the exact name of the game. Or is it Planetary Nomad? Fuck, I don't remember.
I don't know.
It looks gorgeous.
It's
and
I think it is Project Nomad, though. That sounds about right.
Sounds
I have
familiar.
to look at my subscription list and see.
well, nobody should be covering it yet. Yeah,
Is it
Planet
under
Nomad.
NDA or?
Planet Nomads. They
I'm
don't
assuming
have they don't have a copy yet for people to play.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
I could go double check. I mean, somebody
Oh.
might have bought into the
I don't know.
earliest close alpha.
Maybe.
But that
Possible.
usually has its own NDA on it.
Hmm. I think that
I
would
don't
be
know.
a tech demo at that point, wouldn't it?
Probably,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's not a bad thing for a tech demo to have some coverage on it.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no, they've
Indivisible
they've
did.
only got like my video and one other video from Nagark just building dumb things.
Well, hey, whatever works, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm super stoked.
Wait,
it's
is
like
that the one where you built the mega tank looking thing?
yeah,
Right, yes, I remember now. That did look kind of awesome.
yeah. There was no functionality for that, but if I can like it kind of looked like a cross between Space Engineers, but like more of kind of like a land-based
Actually-
survival-y game.
Which is the one you were playing recently with the Mad Max style vehicles that you and Bird were playing?
Jog
it's
memory
gonna bug me
more.
now.
I doubt
Sorry.
it was.
Jog my memory some more.
You had several factions like mechanics, the scrappers, or whatever, and you had the 120mm cannon on it.
Oh, right. I'm forgetting that now. It's
no idea.
I've got it here. It's not Epic Games. Crossout. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, you guys were playing Crossout.
We
Yes.
played a little bit of it, but it was kind of empty, so we didn't play
Yeah.
too much more.
See, I mistook that editor for the crossout game.
Yeah, Crossout was interesting, but it was PvP only, save for a
Yeah.
couple of like kind of mediocre PvE challenges, and I wasn't
Yes.
having a whole lot of fun with it. It also had one of those where like your shit would break, and like the idea behind
Yeah.
it was interesting, but it just played like a unfun
Was
version
it
of
executed very well?
well, it just felt like an unfun version of RoboCraft, which I already don't
Yep.
have a whole lot of fun with sometimes.
They've been doing a lot of changing up and mixing around with it, so I don't know what kind of state
mean-
it's in at the moment.
It's kind of a good idea with RoboCraft though, because that game's been on Steam for years now. And for like a multiplayer shooter, you don't survive by doing the same thing.
You have to survive by playing smart.
I mean, honestly, they play the crazy game. They just keep changing it up and changing it up. So there's like this big new patch and everybody comes back. It's
Yep.
I mean, it's almost like classic not quite YouTuber like mentality, but for a while, especially when like I don't have shit to play, I just cover updates, and it brings in viewers, even if it's kind of vapid and there's not actually much that changed. Like I still notice that one of my buddies, IGP, is still covering Shopkeep, despite the fact that the game's a year old and most people don't
Wait, you
give
know
a shit about it
IGP?
anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
a little bit.
Huh.
I mean,
we-
I watched someone who specifically only does RoboCraft, and every time they like do such a major patch, he literally just does a new series on leveling, just to show people what the game's like from start to finish.
That's kind of cool.
And he's still getting views.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know IGP that well because I mean he's a single dad, and like YouTube is kind of hard to work with, and so we played depth together, and I ate the shit out of him repeatedly, and then I didn't see him again for like months, and then we went back to talking. I mostly know him through Weasel and Dragass.
Yeah, I figured as much. Because I've seen some of his older stuff. I actually came across him recently, and I've been watching a lot of his shopkeep stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's fairly interesting.
Shopkeep
some of the changes, because I watched some of the early stuff as well.
Like, I'd actually like to play Shopkeep again.
Crazy.
But at the same time, I think I'd rather get Shell on board and play Reciteer. Because I was going to play Reciteer for a while earlier this year. But then I got really busy. And then somebody was, like, super angry about the fact that I wouldn't play it for him. And I was just like, man, look. Like, no.
You do not.
I can only do so much.
Yeah. But also, like, I've said this before, like, many times. Anybody that shows up demanding anything of me automatically makes me less likely to play it. Just, like, baseline. Like,
it makes you become petulant, basically.
Yeah.
I think one of the very few games that probably would cause that, and has caused that, is Warframe. Because I know I have bugged you so much about playing it.
No, like, Warframe's one of those where I love to play it when I have the chance, but it's such, like, it's such a low bar series for me, because almost everything else is more important. So, it's
also,
kind of my,
you're
like...
inviting him to play with you, not play it on stream for your amusement, which is
Yeah.
slightly different.
Yeah.
That's true.
And there's also kind of a record of repetition, like, this has happened in the past repeatedly, as opposed to people who are like,
true.
you need to play this for me. Like, what was it? Somebody was demanding I play Terra Tech, and it's like, I found this, like, cool new game, it's called Terra Tech, and I'm like, I played, like, 10 episodes of Terra Tech. When Terra Tech gets multiplayer, I'll play the shit out of Terra Tech. By the way, we should leave, I'm out of ammo, and I'm not getting any more anytime soon.
Okay. What was I gonna say?
I mean, you have energy, so just,
It's true.
I don't know, keep freezing people.
I mean, we could leave, and I could get a new gun. Like, I like Ignis, but I'm done with Ignis.
Oh, what's your secondary weapon? Or is it not that good?
Axe Stiletto, unupgraded,
Oh.
unleveled.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
I did not bring my
that's a
Axe Stiletto
problem.
primes.
Yeah.
Now, if I brought that,
maybe
it'd
we
be
should
possible.
go.
Well, let's give it like 5 seconds, but
Well, also I've just leveled
yeah.
this gore gun so I can get rid of this piece of junk now, so I wouldn't mind leaving.
a ton of mods in here.
Alright.
Stabilizer, just what I needed.
I don't
Hey.
think I actually had that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, regardless of whether or not it's useful. Oh,
I mean,
shit.
honestly, most of the rifles don't have that much recoil, and the ones that do, I mean, it's manageable.
Hey, Purple.
Yeah.
I know we tried this before in the past and it didn't work great. And I was like trying to broach it, but now that we've got Bane and Bat, we probably could do Planet Engineers and do it right.
You reckon? I
Yeah.
mean, do they know the game well? Because
No, nobody does. That's the point. It'll be hilarious.
Wait, planet engineers, as in space engineers?
Space
on the planet
engineers,
side,
my
or-
bad. I'm still thinking
Oh,
about
there's-
Planet Nomads, but I was watching Soviet
game.
Womble. I was watching Soviet Womble play Space Engineers with his friends, and I was like, this looks both really boring and really funny.
Yeah, Space Engineers is one of those games that if you have no idea what you're doing, it's the funniest shit in the world.
Like I was
Was it
seeing, I was watching them try and put together a mining apparatus. They're like coloring it pink, and the person piloting it was losing their mind. I was like, "Yep, this would be really funny, actually."